Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch at our resort. We'll actually be in Fort Lauderdale soon, but I want to backtrack and share the resort we stayed in for our recent experiences. We were so impressed by the convenience, beauty, and value of the Mizner Place at Weston Town Center, which is located in Weston, Florida. Weston, Florida is about 20 miles from Fort Lauderdale and 40 miles from Miami, so it's convenient for us as we explore Fort Lauderdale in this video and our last video, and when we visited Miami to travel to Boca Chica Key. The link to both of those videos from our earlier South Florida adventures are in the description box. Okay, so again, back to the resort. We're filming a model unit because clothes, shoes, and toys were being thrown across our room at hurricane force winds, it seemed, as soon as we stepped into the room. And Mizner Place was gracious enough to allow us to avoid the aftermath of that disaster and just show this model. So during our week stay, we are residing in an A unit at Mizner Place at Weston Town Center. The unit provides many conveniences of home. We didn't have the table settings in our actual unit, but all the plates, glasses, and silverware were available for our use in the kitchen, which also includes a dishwasher, range, coffee maker, toaster, ice maker, full-size refrigerator, and microwave. The sofa conveniently converts to a queen-size sofa bed, while the bedroom has a king-size bed, which is really comfortable. And we have this balcony to enjoy this calming view of the pool. Now this is actual footage of our balcony and me being productive, getting some work done. Excellent multifunctional space because it's also good for a glass of wine at the end of the day. And when you really want to relax, there's a jacuzzi tub. Love those jets. And let's talk about the amenities outside of the room, also the amenities of the resort. There are laundry rooms on each floor, a fitness center offering a wide variety of equipment, and a smoothie bar that also offers complimentary coffee in the mornings. And of course, the pool. This is Mizner Place at Weston Town Center, so let's check out the Weston Town Center also. There are restaurants, some even offering discounts for resort guests. There are shops as well, and Publix. I just love the convenience of being able to grab food and drink so we can cook in the kitchen at the resort, and I can somewhat stay, or at least try to stay within my calorie consumption goals. So not only is this town center practical and convenient, it's also beautiful, well manicured, wonderfully designed, so this is an awesome place to stay for various reasons when visiting South Florida. Mizner Place at Weston Town Center is a RCI property, a leader in vacation exchange, and we got our resort through the Armed Forces Vacation Club. Since London is a veteran, we can sometimes take advantage of vacation exchanges at afvclub.com. The link to the website is in the description box as well. So home base for our stay has been established, and now on to Fort Lauderdale. So as you may already know, Fort Lauderdale is called the Venice of America. Fort Lauderdale has over 300 miles of navigable waterways, and I've been wanting to explore the waterways for at least 5 years, and it's happening now. We'll be cruising the waterways in comfort and style with a private tour with Intimate Waterways Tours. And we up the experience even more with wine service. Champagne service is available also. And the kids enjoy complimentary soda. Water is also available. So we are on an electric Duffy boat exploring Millionaire Row, beautiful waterfront homes of the rich and famous, and grand luxurious mega yachts. So we're enjoying incredibly spectacular views, calm waters, and a bottle of red wine as we tour. Rocco, our tour guide and captain, is pointing out details of the various homes, well, mansions, as we see along the waterways and the yachts. Fort Lauderdale is also known as the yacht capital of the world. Rocco is explaining to us that Fort Lauderdale is like a garage for yachts. Yachts are kept here by the rich and famous when not in use, and when it's time for them to enjoy the yacht, someone will retrieve it and deliver it to where they'll be cruising for that period. We're gawking at all these yachts, but one we're looking at in particular is owned by award-winning director and producer Ron Howard. The yacht is named after his film and television production company, Imagine Entertainment. We're on a 90-minute tour cruising the New River, Intracoastal Waterways, and Port Everglades. And other than the other boats cruising along with us, there really hasn't been much activity. I'm expecting someone to wave at us from one of these grand windows of the mansions or rapidly shut the curtains and put an end to our nosiness, but our guiding captain Rocco is explaining to us that it's always this quiet and empty. At most, Millionaire Row is at 40% occupancy at any given time. And there are sandbars here too, quite a few, where boats just hang out and chill. Nowhere to go, no destination needed, just kick back on your boat and enjoy. As our tour of Millionaire's Row continues, Rocco is pointing out the home of Rick Hendrick, owner of NASCAR team Hendrick Motorsports and founder of Hendrick Automotive Group. And good news, some of these homes are for sale, so if you're in the market and got a few million, here you go. Our guiding captain is explaining that any of the smaller homes we see are teardowns. The homes are bought primarily for the land, and there's a lot of new construction going on now. So now we're approaching the home of Tiger Woods, legendary professional golfer. His main home is in Jupiter Island, Florida, which is a little over an hour away from here. So now we're facing the yacht of the owner of Tyson Chicken. This yacht is worth $80 million. Wow. Something else interesting that we get to see on this tour is the former home of director, screenwriter, and producer Michael Mann. As the executive producer of the crime drama TV series Miami Vice, this home was used multiple times on the show. And now our captain is taking us by 15th Street Fisheries, a seafood restaurant, and people are feeding the fish from the dock. Looks like a fun place to eat, and you can't beat this view. This is such a relaxing trip. The views, the breeze, just being on the water, the wine. Even without the wine, it's a wonderful trip. The wine just adds an extra touch to the tour, and our guiding captain is on top of keeping our glasses full. Oh, there's the Caribbean, a popular sightseeing cruise, and we're also seeing the home of Tom Cruise. Not the actor, the inventor. Actually the inventor of the hover-around motorized wheelchairs. So our tour of the waterways is coming to an end, and I loved it. It's even more than I expected it to be. It was relaxing physically, overwhelming mentally, just taking in all that wealth, sitting so boldly and quietly on the water. We do highly recommend this tour with Intimate Waterways Tours. It's most definitely intimate, it's cozy and comfortable, and thoroughly entertaining too. If you checked out our last video, you know our tour of the waters of Fort Lauderdale continued on the beach as we toured a portion of State Road A1A. We both walked and drove this scenic route that runs along the Atlantic coast of Florida. We walked the sands, got up close to the waves, took pictures with the touristy photo ops available on the beach, and explored many of the amenities available on Fort Lauderdale Beach. But there's more to A1A than just the beaches. We pass restaurants, shops, parks, and bars and make our final stop at Primanti Brothers, a Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania-based sandwich shop famous for their loaded sandwiches. And part of that loaded includes french fries and coleslaw. The link to the video is in the description box to see our full experience on State Road A1A. And we still have a bit more of A1A to explore while we're here as we visit Hugh Taylor Birch State Park. Cross A1A to walk directly into this park. So you can be at the beach and then walk over to the park for a $2 charge, or access the beach after a day at the park. Because Hugh Taylor Birch State Park is to Fort Lauderdale as Central Park is to New York City. This is Fort Lauderdale's own Central Park, an area of wildlife and natural surroundings in a highly developed area. We begin exploring Hugh Taylor Birch State Park by car. The fee to enter by car is $6 for up to 8 people. We have found a parking space and now we're heading out to explore. So we're approaching the picnic area and this imposing banyan tree. This tree was planted over 120 years ago by Mr. Hugh Taylor Birch, the man the park is named after. This tree is huge, enormous. It's honestly a visual spectacle, impressive and beautiful, and a source of fun too if you're daring enough to make the climb. The playground near the tree isn't open on our visit, but there are other playgrounds here at Hugh Taylor Birch. There is a lot to do here at this park. The park is 180 acres and is ideal for hiking, biking, dog walking, rollerblading, and picnicking. And since Hugh Taylor Birch State Park is between the Atlantic Ocean and the Intracoastal Waterway, there are water activities available like canoeing, kayaking, and paddleboarding. And there's a water taxi stop here too. The water taxi provides narrated tours as it transports you around Fort Lauderdale. You can hop on and off and explore the various attractions Fort Lauderdale has to offer, or ride round trip and enjoy the tour that details the different attractions, shops, restaurants, South Florida history, and the extraordinary homes and yachts within Fort Lauderdale. So at Hugh Taylor Birch State Park, there are 3 miles of nature trails available to hike. Plus, an audio tour is available that you can listen to right from your phone. Right now, London is exploring the Beach Hammock Trail. As the sign says, this is the last tropical hardwood hammock that remains in an area surrounded by modern urban development. So this is a 20-minute hike, and panthers, bears, and deer used to dwell in this area. London didn't make it the full 20 minutes though. Once the trail got dark and noises started popping up, adventure over. This isn't a trail he would want to travel alone. We're all back in the car together now and traveling the 2-mile loop. We really love how it feels like you're actually in the park while driving. We love driving under the canopy of the trees. And it doesn't feel like you're just driving to get to the park or to get to a certain section of the park. It feels like you're driving within the park and you can still explore from your car, if that makes sense. While driving the loop, it's a great time to see how many different birds you can spot. Hugh Taylor Birch State Park is part of the Great Florida Birding and Wildlife Trail. I've mentioned this trail in a few earlier videos. It is a collection of more than 500 locations in Florida, which encourages bird watching and education. Here it's not uncommon to see sightings of Caribbean species, and over 250 species of birds have been identified in the park. While we were exploring, we ran across a butterfly garden. We love butterflies, so this is a necessary stop, and we're taking the bridge to see where it leads us. I'm not sure if we're heading to a butterfly house or some type of habitat, but we're discovering it's actually a path where butterflies are flying freely. So beautiful, and this requires a lot of patience from me because I want to whip the camera around every time I see a flutter, but then we would end up not seeing anything. So my patience is being worked now. And while we were out exploring, we also found the other playground. It is open, it's a nice size, and a good amount of equipment as well. So back in the car now, and we're looking for the visitor center. We didn't receive a map when we came in. Someone was nice enough to give us their map, so we're trying to figure out where we're heading now. We're kind of lost still, but enjoying another view of the waterways that never gets old. Thanks to the map, we did locate the visitor center. This is the Terramar Visitor Center, and it's currently closed, unfortunately. And it's open from 8 to 4, Monday through Friday, and we got so caught up with the waterways and the butterfly garden, we got here too late to walk in. So the Terramar Visitor Center was the home of Hugh Taylor Birch, a lawyer who donated his home and the land to the city. The Visitor Center displays information regarding the area's natural and cultural history. And beside the Visitor Center is Park and Ocean. Park and Ocean is a restaurant specializing in farm-to-table food, also a retail shop where you can purchase beach necessities, bug spray, and other items, as well as a rental location for kayaks, paddleboards, bikes, jet skis, and canoes, plus chairs and umbrellas for the beach. Looks like you can rent a canoe, kayak, or jet ski, and then just walk over and hop in the water from here. The restaurant has indoor seating as well as a lovely outdoor dining space amongst these trees. And I've also heard that they have great cocktails. One of the many people that we stopped to ask for directions to the visitor center told us that, so my interest is piqued. I would love to come back and try the restaurant and see more of this park too. Checking out the visitor center would be great, and I'd love to get out on the water too. I'm pleasantly surprised how much I enjoyed this. I admit this was London's idea. I initially didn't have much interest in visiting, but it's really nice. It's a refreshing change of pace. It's beautiful and fun. There's just so much to do at this park. I highly recommend it, and we look forward to coming back. We would love to hear your thoughts and experiences about Hugh Taylor Birch State Park, along with the Fort Lauderdale waterways, and really just any of your favorite spots in Fort Lauderdale. Feel free to share with us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. We still have 2 more videos left in Fort Lauderdale. Next video will be at the Riverwalk and exploring that area. Another beautiful area in Fort Lauderdale with a lot of history for us to learn too. And if you found this video helpful, please let us know and hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our new content. As always, thanks so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and getting off the couch with us again. We appreciate all of the support and feedback. Until next time, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.